So in this video, I want to talk about how I got over the whole incident, like slowly, quietly, and through few years. So after that incident, what had happened was that I think there was this kind of fear that had like got stuck into me without even me knowing. It was like I became more hesitant to travel by myself. That excitement, joy, fire that I had kind of toned down. That wild seva had like tamed, which was for the good, but it didn't happen in the right way.
So when this incident happened, I blamed myself for so many years. And I had just reached Canada, right? And it was very fresh, the incident in my mind. And there were many nights when I went to sleep that I kept asking myself, like, why did I not say more? Why did I not do more? I also was like, if I had not gone with him to the beach, then nothing like this would have happened. And I kept blaming myself, like, what could I have done better to have avoided this situation? And another thing that I blame myself for was being in that situation of how I reacted because of what I didn't even do, nothing that I said until I went to a counselor here, and they were a sexual violence counselor, and their whole job is to validate your feelings and listen to your story because so many women are being shamed for what they're going through that this lady heard me out and she saw me shaming myself where I kept telling her that I was just standing there. I didn't do much. I didn't, you know, yell. I didn't scream for help. And after that, I was very calm. Do you think I enjoyed it? Do you think I wanted it? Or what was this whole feeling? And I was like, he was my friend. I trusted him. And do you think I also wanted it? Those kind of questions were going on in my mind. And you know what my counselor said? She said, you were in shock, and that was your body trying to protect you. And to be honest, you were actually being smart there because think about it. Your body already knew that if you were going to make a big scene or an issue, he's your only way out. You won't be able to get out of that island without his help. So your body just protected you there, put you into the shock mode, and just helped you survive that situation. For me, because of this incident, what had happened was I lost trust in myself because I believed that any decision that I make is going to be wrong. And see, I already put myself in a situation like that, which means I don't know how to make proper decisions. That's what I believed about myself. And every time that I told the story to other people, I just, made that belief more stronger. And people would also validate that belief was I was stupid and that I should have known better. And slowly what happened was I stopped traveling solo. I stopped going anywhere on my own. And I would go or travel only if a group of people wanted to go. Because of which what happened was I would want to go to a destination. I would want to do these crazy fun things. But if that group or the people were not interested in it, I wouldn't do it. Because they also not manipulate, they also tell me that you don't know. That's too crazy. You remember what had happened? We're not going to do this. Not because it's crazy or it's because they were scared. They didn't want to do it. And they made me also believe that you remember an incident that's already happened to you. So this is also going to be the same way. And they put or projected their fear onto me. And I believed it because I never built that self-trust in myself after this incident.
So what I learned was that I didn't have to become a hard shell or like doubt my instincts. All I did, or like all I had to learn was know how to draw boundaries, how to be aware, and how to navigate like the world, but still by being with myself. That was like the power that I took back that I thought I had lost. When I eventually got back to solo traveling, it wasn't like about proving a point, or it wasn't about like, I'm so strong now, I can do this. It was more about, coming back to myself. It was trusting myself, learning to set boundaries. It was like really small. And it didn't like heal me in a loud way, right? It was not like, oh, I'm a healed person now, watch me. It was more about rebuilding self trust, like I said.
Not knowing my power. And even now, it's slowly where I am taking it back in my hands and learning to trust in myself and trust in this power. And that is what motivated me to start this page. That is what motivated me to go forward in this niche because the freedom that solo travel gives you is unimaginable because not so many women do it because of so many reasons that I just told you, right? But one thing I learned is that it's not as scary as it looks or seems. And once from ground, you kind of, get your confidence together, find out what is that fear that's stopping you. You will go so many places. You really don't have to wait for anybody. And solo travel is not just about travel. It's literally about knowing your own limits, trying to cross those limits, and proving to yourself of how powerful you are. And that's exactly what happened to me. Many times, I felt like, we cannot do this. No, this is too scary. But what would I do? I have to do it. I put myself in that situation again. And I'll do it because I don't have a way out. After that, I'm like, oh, well done, Seva. And that is how, one by one trip after the other, slowly, I built trust in myself that now I'm like, when am I going to go do my next international trip? And it's also, why do I have to wait for anybody? When I love having fun on my own, I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want, and be safe too. Yeah. Again, this video is not to gloat or gain any sympathy from any of you. I just wanted to share the story with all of you to let you know that life will keep going. We will all go through different bumps and roller coasters, but if we take that power back in our hands, there's nothing that can stop us from achieving anything we want. Reclaiming myself or finding myself again, it's not about erasing what happened, but it meant learning to be with myself again, to trust in my power slowly. Thank you for listening to my story.